Let's look at some more analytical features of the Materials Management Engine. The one I'd like to highlight today is the Price Schedule Explorer. What this allows me to do is analyze my pricing schedules and compare them to one another. If you've seen any of the other videos about these explorers that we have, you know most of how this works. If you need to go back and look at some of those, that may explain some of these features in a little more depth if you need to. In this case, the main point I'll make is that this information in these grids can be changed. I can add fields. I can right click here and add additional fields. I can also right click here and actually show and summarize this differently. I can see standard deviations or percentages. So if I want to see what was the standard deviation in price between our gold customers and bronze customers, or what was the percentage of different, I can look at all the information by applying different analytical mathematical formulas to that. So there's a lot tucked away in these explorers that meets the eye. They come across initially as simple and perhaps they look good, but how can I really dig in and find the information I need? A lot of emphasis was put into making these things simple, but also extremely powerful, that if you want to go in deeper, you can ask the types of questions that you need. So in this case, I'm just simply looking at my schedules for my items. So this Chef Anton gumbo mix, here is the price across these items. And I can look down below and get a more of a graphical representation of what those prices are. Of course, as we've discussed, I could change the type of graph here. You may find that depending on how you have things configured, certain graphs have a better way of illustrating what you're looking to get at. So I can look at the schedules. I can also group my items by category. Again, this starts to get a little, some of these screens get a little more complex based on that, so for that reason I'm going to remove the schedule. But here's that same information produced by category. So I can see that far and away, the cost of this particular product, the meat and poultry section, is the highest cost items that we have for the current configuration. If I only want to see certain categories, I can filter those out. So I can say only show me, let's just take the condiments that we have and the seafood and stack those up against one another. So that limits the graph to just those elements. And so I can sort of ask all kind of questions, which categories of items are affected by the pricing, and which ones are the highest price versus the lowest price. As always, I can export this to Excel, and there's quite a few things that I could do by right-clicking and dragging things around. But this gives you an idea of the Price Schedule Explorer.